Well, just gonna work on my window molding. You can see there's I need to take a little bit out of it. So I think the straightest part is probably around where that screw hole is. I'm gonna cut just above that and try to get this sucker to fit back in there. So that's not a terrible fit. On this side I gotta still run the zip through there. It's a little tight, but I have to weld it yet, but I'll wait till I do all this other one. Right now I've got a lot of cutting to do here. As you can see, the door shape has changed a lot. So I guess we'll get started. Okay, you can see by the look of it, I'll get pretty close to the right shape. I just gotta cut off that excess there, but it's gonna get short. So the pieces that I cut off, I'm gonna have to add to the middle of the door somewhere around here. So I'll find the flattest spot, I'm gonna cut that. I'll mark that end, I'll mark this end, that way I can zap those and then I can figure out my middle. This side I think is going to be a bit more work, so I think I got to cut some of this out to narrow it up because it doesn't fit very tight to the top. I might have to do it with the bottom here as well. It looks like it had some kind of a molding or something in here maybe, but I'm going to maybe put a windlace up here. So this starts nice and it starts getting fat, so I think I have to do a slice. I'm going to have to do a slice because up here it's good and in here I can almost stick my finger in behind. So yeah, I'll have to figure that. I'll have to work on that tomorrow. I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. Alright, I cut the bottom. You can see the top here is loose. So now, when I put this top piece in, you can get a bit of a feel of how much I got to cut off that sucker. So I'll mark it up, I'll cut it. I don't know if I'll weld it tonight, but I'm gonna get that started anyways. Alright, garnish molding done. Just have this little filler there, but I believe that's for the mirror. Next, get these tacked in. Okay, we have got it all tacked in, but it don't fit worth crap. I'm gonna have to cut the inside yet. And then the weird part is this part was actually the piece we cut out of the window frame up here. but it's got most of the shape. So, yeah. Keep plugging away. Okay, so I got this off the car. I put a piece of tape in there to mask off how wide I gotta make this thing. So, I'll have to trim this panel back to this profile. All right, here is the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. It'll need a little bit of work up top, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Now I got to redo the whole same spiel on the other side. Fun. Alright, we are finished with the back window. Everything's all welded together. I still got to make the, there's a little filler panel for the middle, but overall, everything is just cherry in the back. Front ones are all done. I even made some tabs up here, because the original they screwed down like that, so I put those back in, and I added an extra one in the middle. It's a little wonky. Pretty much the same for this side. Windows all in. Now, yeah. So tonight I'm going to do some work on this glove box and dash. I think I have the filler for the one side, but see a little broken piece. I'm going to work on get that thing straightened out. I'll probably slam a cigarette lighter in the middle. The middle part's not a big deal, I can fill that, but the glove box is kind of just doesn't fit for crap. So I'm going to try to get that straightened out so I can splash some paint on there, or get her close to splashing paint on anyways. Here's the 63. For the back, these guys had to raise their floor. So I think it was 2 inches they actually raised it. So that's where they're at there. I don't think there's much to update on here. They did do the steering column. I believe it's an 80s van column they threw in here. It had the simple column shift and whatnot. And then they modified the brake pedal, the booster and stuff.
So yeah, that's where they're at there.